Hey guys, I'm an average gamer with an average account, and I get 36 stars in the Spiral Abyss pretty regularly. I want to show you how I do it, so let's get started.
I will have order!
Okay, when I say average gamer, I mean I just play in my spare time, and by average account, I mean low spending. I get a Welkin Moon and a Battle Pass almost every month, though not always. I'll show my builds at the end of the video. Let's skip the easier stuff and go right to floor 11, chamber 3. With the blessing of the Abyssal Moon giving us additional true damage shockwaves on normal attack damage, plus the floor's Leyline Disorder giving us an extra 50% normal attack damage, it's pretty clear that miHoYo wants us to use our normal attackers here. I'm not too worried about the first half, so I just want to use a decent normal attacker who can deal with multiple enemies. I recently put more investment into Noelle, Goro, and Yunjin, so why not see what they can do? With Noelle's large AoE and Albedo's constant off-field damage, this team worked just fine. As with any Abyss challenge with multiple enemies, positioning and grouping is key, so just stay on top of the Mirror Maiden and the Kairagis will come to you. The second half was the one I was worried about. This boss can be a pain to hit consistently, so I decided I want a ranged attacker who can benefit from the normal attack buffs. I went with Ningguang and paired her with Zhongli for Geo Resonance. I wasn't totally confident this would be enough damage, so I figured why not throw Ayaka in there. It would be tricky to hit the boss with a full burst, but when it works, it does good damage. I rounded out the team with Diona for the Cryo Resonance and to be a battery for Ayaka.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna sing my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do, that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can...
Now onto floor 12. Normal attackers are still buffed here and will shred the resistances of enemies, so that was one thing to keep in mind throughout. I tried my Noelle team again, but they just weren't doing enough damage. I don't have Yoimiya, so that pretty much left me with Child and Ayaka as my best normal attackers. Against the mechanical array in Chamber 1, I ended up relying on a Child, Xiangling, Vaporize comp. Even though they really shined versus multiple enemies, Xiangling was hitting hard enough to make it work. I threw Raid and Shogun in there to boost their burst damage, do DPS while Child's skill was on cooldown, and to battery everyone's burst back up. This half was pretty frustrating because of the RNG with the mechanical array. You have to kind of get lucky with which attacks it does and which smaller unit becomes targetable. Keep an eye out for where the golden ring appears and try to get there fast. As soon as you take that smaller one out, run back to the middle and keep attacking.
I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit.
For the second half, the Rift Hounds can be very hard to deal with since they are so mobile. I found that Venti's Burst helps a little bit with grouping them, even if they dash out of it from time to time. Freezing them also helps, so I went with an Ayaka Xingqiu freeze comp. Once I had them grouped and frozen, one good Ayaka Burst was all it took to get rid of them. Basically, use anything you've got to CC them in place. Next up, I tried to take down the Dendro Samatril as fast as possible. He gets very annoying if you don't. After that, Hydro is the best way to deal with the Pyro Abyss Mage and Abyss Lector. Twirling with Venti's Burst does help a lot as well, and of course Ayaka's Burst dishes out tons of damage. Make sure to keep weaving in those normal attacks to take advantage of the true damage shockwaves.
Go ask for more, go ask for more. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit.
The Lector will drop a meteor that leaves behind a dark fire furnace. Hit this thing with Hydro to take it out quickly and deplete a good chunk of the Lector's shield. From there, Hydro is definitely the fastest way to take down the rest of his shield. I used Xingqiu's burst and managed to get through this chamber with 1 second to spare.
Mind right, but if you put in the work, you can find the light, alright. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living.
The next chamber is quite a bit easier in my opinion. We've got a Primo Geovishap in the first half and some Hydro Abyss Heralds in the second. I kept the same teams and was able to clear without too much trouble. Against the Primo Vishap, I spent a bit too much time trying to battery my burst back up with Bennett and Shengling.
Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute.
I eventually get the Vaporized combo going, and I get lucky with a Vaporized Child Burst for over 151,000 damage. Make sure that you have a shield and counter his Primordial Shower attack when this pops up, because that will take his health down significantly.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter.
The second half might be a little more tricky with how mobile the Abyss Heralds are, so Cryo is definitely best used here. Xingqiu helps freeze them in the first phase, and Venti's Burst did some good work too.
It's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. 'Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. 'Cause that's what it takes.
If you have Ayaka, I would say she is a must-use against these guys because her dash can quickly drain their shields all by itself, and she keeps them frozen.
I take shots to the top, I'll get it. I got one life, I'ma do all to win it. I do what's right, push until I fall. I'm slipping to get back up, always stand tall, I'm grinning. I got cuts real deep, big bruises scarred. I had to learn how to think with my head and my heart. I've been chewed up, spit out, torn apart, but picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back, 'cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts.
In the third chamber, I was struggling to do enough DPS to the Magu-Kenki in the second half, so I had to reset and change my teams up. For Magu-Kenki, I broke out the national team with Ayaka, though the Raiden Shogun variant might have worked as well. As for the Ruin Guards and Graders in the first half, I had to go with my Zhao team with Jean as a healer and Animo Battery, and Zhongli with Albedo for the Geo Resonance, shields, resistance shred, and off-field damage. The first half didn't give me much trouble because the Ruin Bros like to just naturally come at you and group up. I'm not sure why they didn't try to spin it all. Perhaps it was because I was fighting up close or plunging with Zhao. I try to weave in some normal attacks to get the true damage shockwaves here and there. With the Ruin Graders, you just want to make sure to run towards one of them in the beginning and let the other one come to you. The fact that they stay in range of Zhongli's Pillar and Albedo's Flower is really nice for all that passive damage that adds up.
Place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place. See, cause everybody wanna tell you bad things. What could go wrong, what fame brings, but success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be.
With the Magu-Kenki, you can't damage him for the first few seconds, but you can still generate elemental energy, so I started using skills right away to get my burst back up. The damage from this team is pretty great, so there isn't much to worry about other than dodging his attacks.
Change my fate, you won't understand it. All alone, that's okay. People I can't stand them. They don't want me to change, keep me where I'm standing. And I don't wanna be where I am. And I want something.
Of course, like I said, I'm just an average gamer, so I screw up dodging one of his big attacks and my Ayaka goes down. But I did so much damage already that I can basically wrap up the fight with the rest of the team. Xiangling is great at activating the shockwaves with her fast normal attacks, and vaporizing Pyronado is all I really need. So there you have it, 36 stars in the Spiral Abyss with a pretty average account. If you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate a like, and subscribe if you want to see more, and click on the bell for notifications. What did you guys think of the Abyss in 2.4? Did you try to get 36 stars? What was the toughest part for you? For me, it was definitely Chamber 1. I'm just starting out with these types of videos, so if you have any ideas or feedback for me, please leave them in the comments below. I've also started up a Twitch channel, so follow me at twitch.tv/ncoopdog if you want to hang out there. I only need a few more follows to become an affiliate. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.